All right, fourth graders, so we are here on day 5. Normally we only have 4 days of vocabulary. However, we want to remember and keep in mind, guys, that the whole purpose of vocabulary is not just to learn these new words and then take like a quiz on it and then forget about them. No, the purpose of focusing on vocabulary so much throughout our day is that hopefully we will start to use these words in conversation and in our writing. Right? We always want to challenge you guys that when you're learning these vocabulary words, please apply them to your writing. Try using them. So it's really important for us to go back and revisit some of these words. Today we're going to go back to review the words creak, reminisce, severe, side-splitting, and topple. So let's get started. This is like a what do you think will happen scenario. Emma buys a box of chocolates during a severe heat wave. She accidentally leaves the chocolates in her car all afternoon. What do you think will happen to the chocolate during the severe heat wave? Right. During a severe heat wave, the box of chocolates are probably going to melt in her car. We know this because severe means like extreme. So if we've got this heat wave, it's like extremely hot outside. And what do we know about chocolate? If it's left out in the heat, it will melt. You've got it. Quan tiptoes into the bedroom to see if his baby sister is asleep. As he gets near her crib, the floor creaks. Oh boy. Any of you that have like a baby at home, a sibling, I know myself, I know what's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen when the floor creaks? Think to yourself, or you can turn and talk with a partner. Exactly. The moment the floor creaks, the baby is probably going to wake up, because we know that creaks means to make a noise. And what do we know about babies? They sleep sometimes really well, but sometimes it's just that teeny tiny little sound that will wake them up. We know. Let's look at the next example. You're doing great. Karen has a trained monkey named Coco. Watch, Karen tells her friend Nate. When I say go, Coco, she'll do a side-splitting trick. Now, think for a moment. When Coco does a side-splitting trick, what do you think is going to happen? Right, I agree. It's probably going to make people like laugh or smile. When she does this side-splitting trick, it's probably going to like amuse those who are around her. Let's look at another example. Lisa removes a can of peaches from the bottom of the stack at the grocery store. The entire stack of cans begins to topple. Oh, geesh, Lisa. What do you think will happen when the stack of cans begins to topple? Hopefully you have like a visual going on in your brain right now of poor Lisa at the grocery store. If you have someone next to you, you can turn and talk or think to yourself. Right, I agree. Poor Lisa. She's going to cause quite a mess here at the grocery store, because what I imagine is going to happen is that all of the cans are going to plummet down onto the floor, causing quite a mess. The last example we want to look at. David's father said he had a story to tell him. Then he started to reminisce. What is something that David's father may want to reminisce about? If you have someone next to you, you can turn and talk or think to yourself. When David's father reminisces, he talks about right, so we know reminisce means like to talk about old memories. So maybe David's father talks about like a time when he was like a young boy, or something that he remembers that stands out, a memory of his. All right, guys, great job reviewing. Again, keep in mind that we challenge you to use these vocabulary words in conversation when you're speaking, maybe even during our live lessons or with your teacher if you're in the classroom and you're watching this. But for all of you guys, all fourth graders, we are challenging you to use these vocabulary words in your writing. I know we're just getting started, But you know these words, hopefully you will apply them and we will see them pop up in your essays in the future. Thanks.